Have the pretty ladies here now. We have the third question. Got the gentleman on the tube. And yes, you're right. You do look better on television, gentlemen. Now, Dorothy, Joe, and Bob, you have $75. Ann and Bert, 75. And Doe and Jack, you have 150. This question now is worth $150. And here we go. Men, when was the last time you went 2 full days without shaving? Within the last week, month, year, or longer ago than that? All right? Bye-bye. I thought they'd never leave. All right, Doe, I'm going to start with you, darling. When was the last time, what do you think Jack's going to say? Last time that he went 2 full days without shaving. Was it within the last week, month, year, or longer ago than that? Now, if that offends you, I'll ask you another question.
I know he went to Rio and he let everything go. That was, what is it, a year ago?
Is it within the last week, month, year, or longer ago than that?
I guess longer.
Longer?
Yeah, it's been about a year and
always
2
shave?
months or something like that.
Every day, get something shaved?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't. I'm terrible.
He hates it, but he...
But he does.
He does it.
Okay.
Oh, please,
Let's
Jack.
see. Come on, Jack, please. Jack, now, what we want to know was the last time you went 2 full days without shaving. Was it within the last week, month, year, or longer ago than that?
2 days or longer, I assume, I guess. At least 2 days without, huh? It had to be a year ago.
Yeah.
We were on a trip, and I didn't shave. I think we were in Brazil.
So you say a year ago?
Yeah, I think it was about a year ago.
And Doe said longer ago than that.
Longer ago?
Well,
Yep. Well, unless you've invested in razor blades, don't groan. Dorothy, Joe, coming to you.
Well, I think the last time Barker didn't shave for even 1 day was when he was about 12 years old.
Oh,
so
really? Every
he
day?
didn't need to really a lot. So, yeah, he
He's
shaves.
always so neat.
He shaves every day.
I have a feeling he wakes up and he's fully dressed when he wakes up. He always looks so neat and dapper. So you'll say longer
ago than that.
Longer ago than that. Okay? Shh, quiet, please. Bob? Bob, we want to know when was the last time you went 2 full days without shaving? Within the last week, month, the last year, or longer ago than that?
Well, number 5 on Mark Goodson's list is neatness. But I do believe it was in the last year.
Oh no, that's not. Dorothy Joe said longer ago than that.
I've not gone 2 days
Said you
without
always
shaving.
shave.
Well,
All right,
I
we're
went
going
a
to see now.
day. I skipped a day. Probably.
There was 1 day you didn't shave within the last year, but not 2 days, Barker.
Whatever you
Well,
say,
I think we've learned more about shaving than we wish to know. Here we go now. Little Ann, get the whole thing right now.
Wait a minute, I want to talk about shaving.
If Bert can count, we have this one.
Uh-huh.
It was 2 weeks ago, so that's within the last month, right?
Last month. That's what you say? All right. Quiet, everybody. Win the whole thing right here. Bert. Bert, now, you can win the whole thing right now, $150. No one has it right. When was the last time you went 2 full days without shaving? Within the last week, the last month, last year, or longer ago than that?
Well, I hope Ann remembers. Within the last week.
No, that is not what she said, and no one got it. But we'll have that money, and we'll come back and play for $450 right after we watch this. $50, gentlemen, I want you to listen. Anyone can win right now. Men, which of the 2 of you gets frustrated more easily, you or your wife? Which of the 2 of you gets frustrated more easily, you or your wife? Bye-bye. All right. Shall I start with Dorothy, Joe, and Bob? Would that seem okay with you? They say yes. Dorothy, Joe.
I guess I better say me.
You'll say you?
Yes.
Any reason particular?
No, except that we're in a hurry and...
Yes, I'll accept it. Isn't she beautiful? All right, you'll say you. Okay.
Right.
Shh, quiet. Bring Bob on, please. Bob, there's $450 riding here. Which of the 2 of you gets frustrated more easily, you or Dorothy Joe?
Well, first I would like to apologize to Dorothy Joe for my answer about that shaving question. I know that was a very frustrating experience for her. And now I want to say that I believe that Dorothy Joe becomes more frustrated.
You're correct. Well done. You're going to share in the pot. Okay.
Oh.
And
This is hard. I get frustrated over big things. He gets frustrated over little things. I have to thread the thing through the pajama bottoms for him.
which one?
Bert. I'm going to say Bert.
Bert? Okay.
But it's-
Shh, quiet. Bert, please. Bert, we got to move along. So which of the two of you gets frustrated more easily, you or your wife, Ann?
Oh, it's hard. I'm going to say Ann.
That is not correct. She said you.
Now I'm
Joe,
Me. Jack's Mr. Cool.
you say you.
Me,
Jack
me,
is
me.
Mr. Cool. All right, quiet right now. Bring on Jack, please. Jack,
Yes.
only one winner so far. You can share the money right now. And if you share it, it means you're going to win. Which of the two of you gets frustrated more easily, you or your wife, Doe?
I do.
That is not correct. Dorothy Joe and Bob for the blue. They just won. We'll be back to tell you how much right after this. Well done.
A message for
$525. We add 1,000 to that, and we thank all of you. Be nice to each other. Thank you. Thank you.